Hi, this is India with Bags and Lifestyle. Thanks for watching this video and welcome back to my channel. Today's topic, I will be going over the 7 reasons, my 7 reasons why I think, why I think secondhand or pre-owned is the better way to go than purchasing something brand new. Quick disclaimer, if you see me looking over to the side here, it's because my notes are on my laptop and I just want to keep everything straight. So, for you people that are brand new, have not seen one of my videos before, first off, thank you for giving my channel a try. Now, if you're interested in any topics related to bags and lifestyle topics, definitely consider subscribing. I talk about contemporary brands, I talk about luxury that can be pre-owned, vintage, as well as new. Also, my lifestyle topics will consist of sometimes a fashion twist to them, or I may talk about other tips, product reviews, and things like that that I think are interesting that have nothing to do with fashion. So definitely consider joining me for another video. And for my returning people, thank you so much for watching a previous video. And if you have not subscribed at this point and you've seen another one of my videos, what are you waiting on? Come on over. I would love to have you subscribe. And as always, you know, PSA. Thumbs it up, please. I would definitely greatly appreciate it. It will help my channel grow and help tell the YouTube people out there that people are liking my channel so it can bump it up on the algorithm. All right, so let's go and get into it today. So first up is going to be vintage styles that are no longer being produced. That is one top reason. That's my reason number 1 for why it's better to go pre-owned versus purchasing brand new. Because if they're no longer making that style, guess what? You can't get it new off the market and you're going to have to go secondhand. And I'm sorry if you're hearing all that noise. People have gotten motor scooters or whatever for Christmas and they are riding down the street. So I hope you're not hearing it, but if you are, that's what that aggravating noise is. All right, so that's going to be first up. Second option, or second reason, I guess I should say, I don't know why I'm having trouble with my terms today, but second reason is going to be the quality. A lot of times, secondhand handbags that were made maybe probably a decade or so ago or over that are a better quality than your newer items. If you do not believe me, check it out for yourself. Look at YouTube videos, look at blog posts, look at forums where people are talking about these fashion houses that have been producing the same styles for years and years and years, and how the quality has changed over those years. A lot of times your vintage items are going to be better quality. A lot of times your bags that were made like in the early 2000s are going to be a lot better quality than those same bags that are made now. So definitely the quality is there. A lot of times it's for a lot of reasons, and I won't go down a rabbit hole, so I'm going to stop myself, reel myself back in, and I will throw up a video in the cards. That way, if you want to hear a little bit more of me rambling about why vintage is better, you can check out that video. All right, so number 3 is going to be scarcity. So a lot of times it kind of piggybacks off of my first one when I talked about vintage styles. But what I'm talking about there is because of the scarcity, right? So many fashion houses are limiting the number of items that they are making available for customers to buy. It's really more of an exclusivity game and kind of a whole marketing strategy with that, which I'm not mad at them. It works for a lot of them and people are eating it up. So it makes sense. On the second hand, if you were not one of the first few people that were able to get down to your local boutique, or you don't have that relationship with the SA, or you don't want to play the game, or maybe at that time you just could not afford it, whatever the reason is, and you want to still have that item, you may have to go pre-owned, because sometimes people use it either A, to flip it. So I'm not saying that you're going to pay the same price. It depends on what it is. You may pay more, you could pay less, just depends. But also, some people are very into churning and burning their fashion. So they love to get the latest and greatest, try it out for a little while, and throw it out there. You also have people that get things for free because they are in that position where they can, and they may not love it or use it for a little bit, and then they get it out the door and make the money from it. So for whatever reason, due to scarcity, sometimes you will have to go pre-owned and not buy brand new because of the limited quantities that are out there. So next up is going to be, and if you need some examples, I guess I'll throw in one because I feel like I haven't mentioned any designers, but I try not to mention the same ones all the time that a lot of people tend to talk about a lot also. But anyway, you know what I mean. You got your big three out there. You know, LV comes out with their Christmas animations every year, and those puppies sell out. You have kind of the cool stuff that comes out with, what am I thinking? Like the limited quantities that come into Chanel. You know, there might be 2 classic flaps that come in of that new it color or whatever, and then they're gone. So you may have to wait to get another one. So those are just some quick examples. But anyway, even Celine, I was looking at a wallet from Celine. I didn't realize they were on this scarcity train too. So saw a cute wallet. It was sold out online. So I said, I'm going to go into my Celine boutique in Neiman Marcus and see if I can buy it. Guy told me, yeah, those colors are sold out. A lot of times they're sold out before they hit the floor. So not just your big ones that are doing it. You have other fashion houses that are doing it too. So yeah, definitely keep that in mind. So next up is going to be number 4, and that is going to be special edition colors. There are several fashion houses and that feeds more into that scarcity thing too, where they have something that is, some fashion houses will release things that are based off of season. Well, all of them do, but you know what I mean, like special seasonal colors or special seasonal embellishments or styles or whatever it is that fashion house does to kind of make that item more special for that time period to get you to come in there and buy it, right? They want to make money. Obviously, they're businesses. That's what they're supposed to do. But you know, you have those special colors and they sell out, so it piggybacks off of that scarcity, and then you have to basically go the secondhand route to go get it. That also could mean that a lot of times, I know there's some fashion houses, they will come out with a pink, right? But it's not the exact shade of pink that came out the season before or the year before or 2 years before or something like that. It could be several years later before you actually see that same exact color again. So for those reasons, you may have to go secondhand route to get that item because it's not the exact one that you're looking for that's available right now. All right, so option number 5, sorry. Don't know what I'm doing with my hands. All right, option number 5 is going to be, it's more affordable. It just really is most of the time. Now, there are situations where people are flipping these scarce items or these hot items for a profit. They don't even intend on using them. They're just trying to make a quick buck off of this new release that they know people are going to really want and really be willing to pay a premium for. Above premium, really is what I should say. So, but a lot of times they're minus those, get those out your head, right? So the other ones, you can always save a lot of money. A lot of the designer items, handbags specifically that I have in my possession, a lot of them are secondhand. And I'm sitting there thinking in my head, like what percentage of them are? But anyway, a decent chunk of them. I do rotate my bags out. So after it doesn't work for me or I'm over it or whatever it is, I do throw it out, sell it basically, get the funds and buy something else that I want. But for the most part, it is a great option to save some money. So those are good. What I was going to say. Yeah. So it is more affordable, in my opinion, to purchase secondhand. And there are a lot of YouTubers out there that will say the same thing. You can save a lot of money. All right. So next up is going to be 6. And I think this one is really unique and cool, which is you're able to see how that item wears over time. I'm sure you're out there where you have seen an item that you really have been interested in. You loved it. For whatever reason, you didn't get it. And then maybe, and this is assuming you're familiar with the pre-owned market. So you see it pop back up and you see that it looks horrible. Now, some people do not treat their bags well. I don't understand why, but they don't treat them the way that they should be treated. Minus those people. We're talking about the ones that, basically just because of the way that it's crafted or it wears or whatever, it just doesn't wear well. It has a lot of corner wear, pop stitches, wrinkling in places that it shouldn't, oversensitive materials where they get scratched up, nicked, and marked or whatever it is that does not work well for that bag. I love that on the secondhand market, I can see a handbag and see maybe bag after bag after bag. I can see 10 of them, and when I see that half of them are in good condition and then the other half look like somebody let their dog drag it down the street, then I can get a general gist of, okay, I can see how well this bag wears over time. If you need some examples, you're talking maybe like the Lady Dior. You don't necessarily have to buy that bag brand new if you don't want to. You can find plenty of them on the pre-owned market. And a lot of times they keep their structure and they look excellent. So that's what I mean by being able to see that that item wears well over time. If you let the hype die down a year later, 6 months later, however long, and then you decide, I still want that piece, check the secondhand market out and you can see how well it has done over time. All right, so last up is going to be number 7. And it is going to be kind of like a piggyback as far as like the wear over time point that I just made. And that's going to be, I feel like there's less pressure on you to keep the bag pristine and perfect. Unless you get it in excellent condition, near new or like new condition, a lot of times there's a little bit of what we would call love marks on them, right? That's why you call it pre-loved. Somebody loved that bag before you got it. And they took care of it. But guess what? Nobody's perfect. Nothing's perfect. And when you use it, it's going to have a little bit of wrinkles, some marks, some scratches, or whatever. And I feel like when your bag is brand new and you get it, you are very protective over it. I know I am. Thumbs it up down below if you are too. But, I feel like when I get a pre-owned item, I know that there's a little bit of wear in it, even though it's in amazing condition. I'm still protective, but I feel like you can kind of breathe just a little bit because there are a few marks on there or there's a water spot on there. And so the vachette is going to basically blend over time after a little bit, but the watermark's already there, so you don't have to worry about a second one, or that little scratch was already there, so you don't have to worry about maybe you nicked it by mistake and just panicking or whatever. So I feel like it does kind of relieve the stress level just a little bit for us that make sure we take pride in taking care of our bags. For us that do that, I think that does help relieve some of the anxiety. So that's going to be my 7 reasons why pre-owned may be your best option versus purchasing brand new. Let me know if you have some other reasons that I did not mention. I'll check those out in the comments down below. And again, thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to give me a thumbs up if you're at this point in the video. I really would appreciate it. And I will talk to you again soon.